forced a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So they test out the secondary with a deep ball, but the defense wins this round.
And everything looked right. Beautiful throw, just unable to connect.
Play fake to Anderson. Now Simeon finding time. He's going to take another shot here. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Off the fake to Booker at Simeon. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Their dangerous wide receiver, 66 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Play fake here on first down. He's got time, and he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it second down. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. They come out here in the eye, and on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a third down and 8. Let's see if the defense tries any pressure here on third and 8. On third and long, it's Kaepernick. And McDonald here over the middle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first down, Kaepernick. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Von Miller in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. On second down, here's Kaepernick. Wide open receiver complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on third down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I don't care what anyone says. I want a big-time backing in this kind of yardage each and every time I step on the field. A tone setter, these guys are hard to find.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be met at about the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And a little bit of a surprising move here. They will not punt the football. They will go for it on fourth. Kaepernick, they're going for it on fourth. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to look deep down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to let it go again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Their big-bodied receiver in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go back to the air here after the INT. He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now, never mind, Larry. Forget your halftime report. Apparently, we are set for the third quarter of action already. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And the 49er hands team does its job. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Surveying the field. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. Kaepernick to throw on second down. And that is incomplete.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. They'll come out in the pistol. Smith will come in motion right. From the gun on third down, Kaepernick over the middle to Smith. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, a great read and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. After the interception, here's Simeon finding time. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Booker on the counter. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first, again, they go with Booker. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. In the backfield is Anderson. A play fake to Anderson. It's Simeon. He's got time. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
Here's Simeon. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to take another shot here. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. Back 99, Philly. Here we go. Watch it. Gone. Over. Gone.
Indeed going for it. Simeon surveying the field. He's going to go up top again. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners 49ers take over in terrific field position. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They'll send Rodgers in motion right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's not like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
On second down, Hyde shreds the tackle. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Carlos Hyde, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Another pistol look here. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. So after the INT, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Now at the home of the champs, Sports Authority Field in Denver. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. Now a handoff looking right. Evades the tackler, and now some space. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 92 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting them to run the ball in that stage from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
And Denver getting set to take the field. In the backfield is Anderson. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Back near his goal line. Here's Kaepernick. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Torrey Smith, 96 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And Denver getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back.
And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 56 yards. Fresh set of downs here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Second down following the incompletion. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Play fake to Anderson. Now Simeon going for it all. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. So a second down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Off the fake to Booker and Simeon. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they've wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
A couple of Broncos there in on the tackle.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Flushed out right. And McDonald here over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Kaepernick looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football. One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They'll run with Davis. And a short gain down to about the 33. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And here's Phil Dawson now with a 49er field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Distance was never an issue, not in this mile-high air, but it doesn't matter what elevation you're at if you don't put it on target. And this one kind of takes off on him.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to... And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going.
This is caught at the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And Denver getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human. I used to be your raindrop, word up. I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my angle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance. And that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. I get down like gravity, rap, rackety rappers and raps rapidly follow the rapid into the rapids of being rapping and rattling, rattle, riddle. We're feeling riveting, rhythmically, right? Your vigorous spinner right to the rhythm, middle to side eye. I am the killer in the glasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the specter, you should respect her. I don't expect a special, ain't special. I don't expect nothing. I'm just really glad I can say something. That's a blessing. Ain't no stress affecting my presence. But sometimes the pressure keep pressing. Worst keeps my impression impressed. That's the way to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. From the present, now, present. Presence, come out, like a river, like a river, like a river.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Broncos going up against the 49ers. With that, let's get out west to Santa Clara, where we say hello to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful beautiful afternoon for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers. In the backfield is Anderson. A play fake to Anderson. It's Simeon finding time. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught at the 20. A big gain there on the first play of the game. 62 yards.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
From the red zone now, Simeon. Sanders has it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense.
Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety?
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a second down. So second down, 3 yards to go now. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So it'll be first down here after the run. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. A gain of 3, second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Play fake to Anderson. Now Simeon. This will be caught inside the 10. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there. Really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
In the backfield is Anderson. He'll get the football here. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. Anderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Man, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
And that is incomplete. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. On 4th down, Simeon. Screen play, Anderson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. And he whips that one incomplete there. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. Looking here for Smith downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he finds McDonald. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
They come out here in the I. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down. Mike, 48, Mike, 48.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. He's got time. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. And instead of punting it away, the offense wants to try to get the first down here on 4th. They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5. An incredible play there on 4th down. 66 yards.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
1st and goal from the 1 and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Mike Davis taking it in, and the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run for it with Hyde. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part. Because now you've given hope to the offense, maybe help create a big play for them, instead of going up and either intercepting it or knocking it down. I ran many a stadium step for my errors.
So at 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Back to throw, Simeon. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, 75 yards. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught. So the fake works. They caught him off guard, and the game is tied. But, Charles, I was going to say the defense probably should have been ready for that since a 2-point conversion tied it like it did. But snapping it from the 15, maybe that was the ultimate element of surprise. They never expected that.
I think you're onto something, truly, because you're supposed to prepare for every eventuality. But who really thinks someone's going to fake it from the 15-yard line with an expectation of getting it into the end zone and picking up 2 points? Not very many people.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Now on first down. Flush to his right. Room here to run. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Kaepernick will try again on second down. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Now Kaepernick. And this is going to be incomplete. The intended target, Mike Davis. And it brings up fourth down.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
And the back goes into motion. Here we go on fourth down with Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. In the backfield is Anderson. Now a play fake here on first down. Surveying the field. He's going to float this one deep right side. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Even incompletions have their place. A beautiful deep attempt. They were unable to connect, but now the defense has to think about that the rest of the game.
Play fake to Anderson. Now Simeon. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Kaepernick now to throw. And McDonald here over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And quickly, they get to the line. On first down, Kaepernick. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Finding time. Caught here by Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Kaepernick now on first down. Smith catches left side. Charles, I don't want to belittle Torrey Smith because he obviously has a lot of talent, but I don't know that San Fran has seen the production out of him the last couple years they had hoped for.
Well, they haven't, and you know, just look at the raw numbers. What do you have, 53 catches in the last 2 years?
Total.
Has not been the deep threat that they expected and what he performed like in Baltimore. So what they've got to do is look at themselves, too. Quarterbacking, that's an issue for them. You know, the offensive line, so people have time to throw the deep ball and get some other receivers around him, take some of the pressure off. Because when used properly, Torrey Smith can still be a big-time player in this league.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And, yes, that is something Von Miller does very well. 13.5 sacks last year, second in the league, and was right in the running for Defensive Player of the Year.
Again. And if he plays full seasons or nearly full seasons, he'll be in that running for the rest of his career. I love his ability to bend coming around the corner, and sometimes we don't talk about that enough. His ability to have the best leverage, get lower than the offensive tackle, yet still running at full speed and wrapping his way around the corner and getting to the quarterback.
Play fake here on first down. He's got time. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
All right, now, look at 56. Lucky 56. Here we go. All right, now, look at 56. Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Simeon. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Looking here for Smith. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. In the backfield is Anderson. They go play action here on 1st down. Going up top. And this is caught. A huge play there for Denver. 52 yards.
They took a shot downfield towards the end zone, and he came up with a big-time catch, but he was tackled a little bit short of the goal line. Now the defensive guys, they got to pick their heads up and try and hold them to a field goal attempt.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Trevor Siemian taking it in. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And he fires one, but incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So the Broncos coming out now. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play fake to Anderson. Now Siemian. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now the 49er offense ready to go and getting back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And McDonald here over the middle. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. They'll give to Hyde, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And a loss of 3 to bring up fourth.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. C.J. Anderson, 30 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit. But for big runs.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he finds McDonald. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. In the backfield is Anderson, and he'll get it up the middle. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on third down and 9. A handoff as they run the counter play. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
How about the defensive linemen? That's where a good run defense begins, with the guys up front. When they hold the line, hold the point of attack, that allows everyone else to get there and make tackles.
He's going to let this one go deep. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
To throw, Kaepernick. Smith catches left side. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a little jumpy there defensively. Ref caught him in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. So following the penalty, now 1st and 5. They'll come out in the pistol. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Looking for someone to throw to. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award on this very field, Von Miller, in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Little motion now from the tight end. Time running out here on the play clock. Now Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Vance McDonald from 21 yards away. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Here's Mostert. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. San Fran recovers. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. That's complete. It's Bell. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like, they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
When the big guy rumbles down the center of the field and he gains leverage on a guy trying to cover him, it is really, really tough for the defender to get through him to make a play on the...
Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Vance McDonald with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the 49ers are back within a score. And the lead will shrink to 6. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll come out in the pistol. They go play action here on 1st down, surveying the field. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eli Harold from his outside linebacker spot. He gets him down here for a loss of 4. On 2nd down, here's Simeon. Under pressure, they got him again. Aaron Lynch in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Off the fake to Booker and Simeon. Finding time. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Broncos going on 4th. It's Simeon. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 35. An unbelievable play there on 4th and long. And even 50 yards.
And they pick up the 1st down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
1st down. Here's the run with Anderson. Cuts back right. And all the way home for a Broncos score. C.J. Anderson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Not only touchdown number 2 for him, but a big run to boot. However, still trailing.
Still trailing, but not because of his efforts. Boy, he's playing really well, and I love his long speed there, right? Able to get out there and burst all the way to the end zone.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And some room to run now. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard. As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, Kaepernick. He's going to let it fly. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 here.
91. 91.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. Backing up. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Hey, 91.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And that will be incomplete as well.
The days of knowing your assignment, dropping to it, and calling it a day, that's over with. Because now, when you drop into a zone, especially as a defensive back, you're seeing the play in front of you. So if a man wanders into your area, guess what? Now it goes from zone to man coverage in many cases. And on this particular play, able to see the play in front of him, react to it, and knock the ball away. Gotta like what you just saw there, if you like zone defense.
Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. He's got time. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he slides to avoid the hit. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Kaepernick. That is caught inside the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. Here comes the D swarming to the line. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He dumps it to Hyde. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Carlos Hyde from 4 yards out. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So with exactly a minute to play, here comes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about... And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now McManus for the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And the 49er hands team does its job. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
He's got time in the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Now they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Kaepernick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Surveying the field. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And coming out now, the Broncos. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way. And you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen. You'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, 42 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the 49er hands team does its job. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. They'll send Rodgers in motion right. One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. They go screen pass to Hyde. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
put my